teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, BA, you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Now here's Young. Fires the 3. No good there. And now the Suns, fast break. Here's Paul. Excellent D there from Collins.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
There's Young with the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This is what Young is known for, a lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Paul passes to Crowder. And here's Bridges. Beyond the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the 3rd.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
And here's Young. Capella screen on Paul. Inside. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. They get it again. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella!
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Driving to the basket. Ayton in the high post. Outside for Booker. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
No problems knocking that one down.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Capella finds Young. Pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
Now here's Collins. Back to Young. To the middle. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Ball drives in. Out to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Young. Here's Capella. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball drives in. Bridges passes to Ayton. Fires from the corner. Again, the Suns good for 2. Here's Young. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Driving in. Down low. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Here's Paul. And it's blocked by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
And Capella gets it to go.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Paul passes to Crowder. For 3. Paul can't get it to go.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. From behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Mikal Bridges has been on display for Phoenix. Hunting for opportunities. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Young with the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Atlanta with it, following the score by Phoenix. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
And the shot's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Bridges outside. For 3, Booker. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Hunter. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And now the Hawks on the break. Young from long range nails it from 3. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
And it's Paul off the drive. Here's Ayton. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Collins outside. And the 3 off target. It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Collins. Booker can't get it to go.
Started out strong for three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Paul with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And he lobs it up top. And Ayton with the stuff.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Pass to Capella. Fires the 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Outside Young. There's the 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Out to Bridges. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ayton. Right side, Paul. Good chance here for Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And it's all knotted up. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Young, here we go. Count that bucket. Young's got 12.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Young. Three-pointer. Booker can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Out left to the wing. Young, the pass to Capella. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Chris Paul.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Capella hits them both. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of this one. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker on the take. Capella with a block.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That's good from Bridges.
Shooting for Phoenix, Mikal Bridges. Taking 2 shots.
Bridges hits them both. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Hawks ahead. Allie, as always, thank you.
25.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
We've got a Kongwu. DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Huerter, following the score by Phoenix. To the paint. A nice shot by Gallinari. And the Hawks lead by 4.
As the roller, Danilo Gallinari plays his part to perfection. Great positioning, creates a good shot.
Pass to Shaman. Wright against Payne. On the take. Rejected by a Kongwu. Payne, the pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Right outside. Launches a 3. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Now here's McGee. Tries again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on DeLon Wright. The first one falls.
Phoenix, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Now Huerter. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
JaVale McGee. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Wright. To the inside. Okongwu, no good. The Suns trailing.
And that's his first personal foul.
Pass to Shaman.
First team foul.
For the lead. This for the tie. Rejected by Okongwu. Going inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Payne. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, McGee with the block. Craig up top. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That one on Herder. And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against the pick and roll.
Well, his time and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
Now here's Wright. He takes it in. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
Cameron Johnson. And that's his first person.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
Payne drives. The three from Craig. Knocks down the triple. Craig's got 5.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Right outside. Lets it go from deep. Gallinari against Johnson. Now here's Gallinari. Tight defense on him. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team 4.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Out to Craig. Here's Shaman. And there's the lob. McGee's shot is off. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Cross foul. Kevin Herder. And that's his third. Team 5. Shooting for 5.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1.
2 shots.
You know, if you were to redo the 2018 NBA draft, I bet Landry Shamet would have been taken a lot higher than 26.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Now here's Wright. 5 points in the game. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
McGee, a screen on Wright. And here's Payne outside. And McGee with the stuff.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Hawks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Wright outside with the drive. It's stolen by Johnson. The three from Craig. Shaman, great positioning on the putback.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Herder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Wright from the arc. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. Luwawu Cabarrot.
He just saw an open lane and went on the attack.
Freight train coming. He goes right up with it. Payne drives. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so in the game for the Suns, Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 4 spot. Now here's Payne. Takes it inside. Here's Shamet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks leading. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And the basket by Bridges.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Now here's Young. There's the drive. Pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. Now here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
Ball passes to Ayton. There's the block. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Collins. Back to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. The three. And the Hawks with another three. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks?
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. Tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That shot wide open. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
I love seeing Chris Paul come alive on these possessions. He's an exceptional shooter who does not back away in big moments.
Now here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Paul with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Pass to Bridges, launches it. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Crowder with a steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Capella. Collins inside. He's against Bridges. Young, the pass to Collins. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Hey, rejected by Capella. They recover it. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Ayton.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Outside Hunter. Paul with a steal. Crowder with it. Picked up by Collins. For three, Bridges. Drops in the three. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Young. Crowder with a steal. Here's Booker. Tries to save it. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Booker. To tie it up. Capella with a rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pulls it in from the elbow, and he sinks it.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Outside Young. So this one belongs to the Hawks. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.
talent in the front court doors tonight between these two teams. That's where a lot of the focus is going to be.
Boy, we are going to see a ton of offense in the low post. Check out the painted area. What are the stats inside? The interior defense is going to have to be strong tonight.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Young drives in for 3. Hunter. Rebound, Utah. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Wasted no time on that one. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Young outside. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Conley finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. Clock at 6, and it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Stolen by Collins. Hunter with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Here's Young. Finished off the break.
And how about the awareness that Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And Young, here we go. Lets it go with the 3. The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here's Collins, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now, here is Young. Passes to Capella. Back to Young. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the block. For 3, Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a 5-point game. Here's Hunter, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. With the crossover. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Young with the ball. Conley picks him up. And that one's good. Hunter.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Conley. Gobert finds Conley. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Gobert, the pass to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Goes up to the stripe. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Young. O'Neal with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Team second.
Jazz leading by 5. Conley with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Spins. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit. The Hawks trail by 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. Mitchell kicks to Conley. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
It's stolen by Gobert. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Jazz leading by 10. Lined up there for Bogdanovich. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Collins dishes to Hunter. Will it go? Shot by Collins, no good. Stolen by Collins. Hawks passing it around. Young against Conley. Capella. And the layup's good off the glass. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Pass to Mitchell. They get it back. Nice shot by Gobert.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Hawks trail by 12. Now Young. Down low. Here's Capella. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the 2nd player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
There's a lot to like about Bogdanovic's game. He's a skilled scorer, he's a capable defender, and I think there's some leadership qualities there.
And so Bogdanovic nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Capella with a screen on Conley. Young, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Young from outside. That shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Here's Conley. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
And right there, Young may never have the physical tools to be a great defender, but his competitiveness overrides it.
And finished off by Collins.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 8 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Offside Collins. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Young passes to Hunter. 6 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
And so we conclude the first half. Utah out in front. All right, Dave, thank you. And time to. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Mitchell a screen on right. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Kept alive. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. And right, here we go. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
And so Wright nails both of them. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Conley scanning the floor. The drive by Mitchell. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Gallinari in the corner. Here's Herter. Covered by Mitchell. Okongwu kicks to right. A 3-ball. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz leading by 7. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Yeah, I like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Luwawu, the pass to Okongwu. And stolen by Okongwu. This one for 3. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Okongwu. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. There's the steal. Okongwu with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. It's good, and the Jazz is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Herter.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And he drives in. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. And here is Mitchell. 16 points for him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Gallinari outside. A wide open look here for Wright. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Gobert trying to get open. O'Neal misses. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Hawks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Herter passes to Okongwu for the tie, and that's 2 points on the layup. Okongwu's now got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
They'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls.
Who can forget the 57 points first round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. Daniel House is checked in for O'Neal. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Here's Alexander Walker over Young. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And the Jazz lead by 1.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Right side, no good. Atlanta's shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's tipped, and the whistle blew, so that'll be a shooting foul. Great defensive effort there with the blocked shot, but he got more than just the ball that time. Free throws coming up right now. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
I I like the work they've done at the free throw line all throughout this game. They've been the aggressors.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And there's the call on Nikhil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Young. Feeds to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees in pick and roll.
Now, here is Young. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Passes it to Capella. Fires the three. Here's Collins. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Outside Conley. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 21 in the game.
That gives him his second three of the half and 3 total for the game.
Young from outside. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and they get it. And that one is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Young against Conley. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Young pass to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Conley. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, give him 50 cents.
Yep, that one goes. Now just a 2-point Utah lead.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Mitchell right side. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Are you kidding me? I mean, how could this get any better? That's just a brilliant play defensively at an opportunistic time.
Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Over Hunter. O'Neal misses.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
To the middle, Bogdanovich.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Mitchell outside. He's off from 3. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. That was a David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4, and it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Now here's Robinson. Stolen by Capella. Now Young. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here comes the break. Fires from deep. Adebayo passes to Lowry. 5 to shoot. Adebayo sets a screen. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times. Throws that one away.
Pass to Young. Back to Capella. Down low. Here's Collins. Capella in the high post. Capella, screen on Butler. Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trae able to make the play.
Now here's Lowry. Soft touch off the glass.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Adebayo against Collins. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where Capella is so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Lowry against Young. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Now here's Butler. Oh, misses the dunk. The kick to Hunter. Pass to Collins. Outside Young. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
Up top, Lowry. Tucker up top. From downtown. The rebound by the Hawks.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Outside Hunter. Collins with a screen on Butler. Inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
Pass to Tucker. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Lowry. Capella with a block. Outside for Butler. The shot no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And he dunks it down.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Outside Butler. To stop the run. And the shot goes.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Atlanta with the ball, following the bucket by the Heat. Capella, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
For 3, Lowry. Capella with a rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
The kick out to Young. Stolen by Lowry. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 24 seconds left in the first. From outside the arc, Trae Young. That's good. Young's got 6.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Adebayo, a screen on Young. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And it's blocked by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Well, Bam Adebayo's so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set. Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Capella. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Goes back up. Tucker with the ball. Collins there. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Lowry against Young. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist of the night. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Lowry outside. Hunter against Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Hunter passes to Collins. The kick out to Young. Outside Hunter. Clock at 6. Pass to Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 5-point Hawks lead.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's Butler who slams it down.
That's a little something special from Jimmy Butler. There's serious elevation.
Outside Bogdanovich. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Young from long range, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Outside Tucker. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Offensive rebound. Out to Lowry. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
He gets called for the over the back. He thought he could slip through the cracks and grab the rebound.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Young from long range. No good on the shot. And Miami will go the other way with it.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The Hawks leading. And stolen by Adebayo. Shoots over Young. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 10 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Here's the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. For 3, Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Tipped. Lowry into the lane. And here's Butler outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Lowry outside. No good on the triple. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hawks. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. To the middle. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Huerter with it. Driving inside. Here's Okongwu. Adebayo with the rejection.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon. Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. Hero outside. Nice move. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Lets the 3 fly. Martin with the bucket.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Wright attacking. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. They need this. And it's Wright with the 3. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Heat lead by 2.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, and getting good shots.
Huerter. And it's Miami with a rebound. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Uses the glass on the layup.
So fun when you make the right read on the break. Hero did so there.
Outside Huerter. There's the drive. Puts the move on. And it's Martin with the rebound. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Oladipo, shot's good.
Well, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
It's Huerter on the wing. Takes the 3. 4-3. Kept alive. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
That one goes. Count it.
They're really working the paint now.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And here's Wright from the arc. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And that's his first personal foul. Team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Down low. Here's Okongwu. And a nice finish on the layup. Okongwu's got 6 points. And it's Miami's ball. They're on an 18-7 run. They set a pick. Here's Hero. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Young. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Here's Vincent to the inside. Pass to Martin. Kicks it to Hero. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Young on the attack. Here's Collins. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oladipo, right side. Here's Martin. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Oladipo playing a couple of years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his...
The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, up 9. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Vincent in at point guard. Young way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Pass to Hero from deep three-point range. Another shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Tucker's checked in for Martin. Butler comes in for Oladipo. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Young from long range. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Again, the Heat misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Lowry outside. Miami, no good that time either.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Unfortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Heat making a change here. Adebayo's checked in. Pass to Young. To tie it up. And the Hawks with another three.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Lowry outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Looking to end this cold spell. And Collins with the big block. That's tipped. Robinson with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, no question. Jimmy Butler all the way.
There's Young with the three. And here's the fast break. Pulls it from the corner. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Young on the attack. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Outside Young, and he drives in. Here's Capella, outside Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Young finds Capella, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal.
Capella, a lot of respect to the big man who's really downsized his game, committed to the role, committed to being a lob target, and continues to play great defense on the interior. That's the definition of a modern big.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Heat lead by 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Butler with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt up.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
And I want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside Bogdanovic. And he drives in. Yes!
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Pass to Butler. It falls!
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Young against Lowry. And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And here's Butler. On the take. Over Hunter to the paint. Stolen by Capella. Knocked loose. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Some backcourt battle tonight, Steve. Let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three. Capella with a screen on Crowder. And the dunk by Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul passes to Booker. Three-pointer. They get it again.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Ayton a screen on Young. Paul with the three. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. There are numerous problems that Trae Young presents, but Coach is focused on Young's shooting. After watching the tape, Coach said he'll instruct his defenders to pick up Young as soon as he crosses half court. And he emphasized that's not hyperbole. You can't say they don't respect his range. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
The contributions from Jay Crowder are extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Outside Collins. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Young drives in. What a terrific move that was.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Bridges outside. And stolen by Hunter. And then Collins slams it in.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Ball from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Suns missing. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Here's Young after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Capella with a screen on Paul. Feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Young against Paul. The kick out to Crowder. And it's off from three-point range.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Capella dishes to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Booker with it. And guarded by Capella. And it's Paul missing. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. The kick out to Young. Capella with a screen on Paul. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
And here's Booker from the arc. Collins grabs the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Paul against Young. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Capella with a screen on Booker. Bogdanovich finds Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
Both free throws good from Capella. Suns trail by 10. Booker looking around. Outside Crowder. Into the lane, and Crowder drives it in.
Don't sleep on Jay Crowder now. He can do that to you every trip down.
Inside, Crowder with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. He was all alone on that one.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Capella gets hauled in by the Suns. Paul outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's Crowder on the wing.
Switch.
Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Collins. Capella, the pass to Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He got into double digits for...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Young against Paul. For 3. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Atlanta. The kick out to Crowder. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Booker outside. Fires from deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. He gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Here's the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
The drive by Paul. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
As a distributor, Paul is just a machine. He's constantly creating for his guys.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Offensive rebound, second shot opportunity, and Capella with a nice bucket inside. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Paul against Young. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Driving inside. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low. Shot clock at 5. Capella. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Bridges shot. Good.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Young against Paul. Snatched up, and the dunk by Capella.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Paul kicks to Booker. A three-pointer, no good.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
It's stolen by Capella. To the middle, here's Young, rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play, tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle.
Hunter, no one around him. That fall, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got his first bucket of the night. All up top, defended by Young. Phoenix, no good that time either.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Capella. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Booker's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The Hawks leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bridges with the steal. And here's the fast break. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. It's Collins with the drive. For 3, Hunter. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Really left alone that time. Bridges got 8.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Young for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young walking.
Your son.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after half.
The Hawks, 31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Luwawu. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot.
For your son.
Wright looking around. The Trae doesn't go that time. Suns trail by 6. Shamet the pass to Payne. Knocked away. And now here comes Wright leading the break. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. To the inside. Okongwu kicks to Wright. And DeJuan Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
We've seen them struggle on the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out on the break or scoring in the half-court, you got to do it.
Oh,
yes! And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Payne passes to Shamet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Here's Herter. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Right outside. And here's Gallinari outside. Payne grabs the board.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the left wing. Here's Herter. The Hawks again can't hit. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up to the Suns. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points for the lead. No good on the shot. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Herder, no good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
Shaman kicks to Payne. Throws it up high. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Danilo Gallinari.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Gallinari with the steal. To the wing on the left. Here's Herder. Atlanta again missing.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Here's Craig. And he uses the glass on the layup. Craig's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shaman doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
And now the Suns, a fast break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the paint, here's Okongwu.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And here we go. Right with it. Now guarded by Payne. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
1:06 left in the third. The Suns trailing. Here's Craig. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned. Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
McGee is screen on right. Payne passes to Shamet. Driving in, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Down low, stolen by McGee. And here's the break. Here's Shamet. Buries the open three to cap the break. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Herder passes to Llewellyn. Kicks to Okongwu. Shoots over McGee. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns lead by 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Hawks trail by 3. They've got Landry Shamet. Cameron Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Payne in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And here is Okongwu. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Phoenix leading by 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul. Now into the lineup.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Young with the ball. Misses the 3. Here's Paul. And the bucket is good. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call.
The shot
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Young pass to Collins. Crafty move. Can't capitalize inside. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. Booker outside. Looking to get back on track here. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Young fires away from outside. And the dunk by Capella.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And there's the pass to Hunter. And they'll get another chance. Passes to Bogdanovic. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Bogdanovic has got his first points of the night. Paul kicks to Crowder. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Outside Crowder. Oh, Ayton in position. Young with the steal. Bogdanovic wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Booker finds Crowder. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Stolen by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
And such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing, possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
And it's Paul penetrating. And Capella sends it back. They retain possession. Oh, and the jam by Ayton. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young from deep three-point range. The long-distance three is buried.
Three-point field goal.
You have a slick ball handler like Trae Young. You can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Booker against Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Inside and stolen by Booker. Bridges, no one around him. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Suns lead by 7.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Young pass to Bogdanovic. From deep. That one's not going to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul looking around. He kicks it to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton inside. Working on Collins. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Booker. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Booker. And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game.
These teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Right side, Young. Hunter passes to Young. Takes a three. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Perhaps the last guy you want shooting there. Young is so efficient on the catch and fire.
Left side Bogdanovich. The kick out to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Shakes him. Shoots over Collins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now here's Young. Pass to Collins. Now Young. Back to Collins, to the left side wing. From deep, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Conley finds Gobert. The kick out to Conley. And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor. He's so well-rounded offensively.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Young from long range buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Conley against Young. Stolen by Collins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Young with it. He's got 5. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Here's Conley. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Here's Mitchell. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Gobert with the bucket.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Outside Bogdanovich. 1:16 left to play in the first. Utah trailing here. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Atlanta's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Capella, screen on Conley. Young on the attack. Capella, the pass to Collins. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Mitchell against Hunter. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Capella screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young, the 3. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 11 points.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
All right, Oakland's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for good.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
And here's Young. He's got 11. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. From the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
And Young gets it to go.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Conley, takes it inside, drops in the layup for 2. Conley's got 5.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Outside Bogdanovic from deep 3-point range. Rebound, Utah.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Capella with a block. Collins against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And Hunter, here we go. Here's Capella. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 6.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
The 3 is up. Hits the 3-pointer. And it's a 7-point Hawks lead. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoff scores. What are some of the reasons that could be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovic. Clock at 6. Over Mitchell. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
His daytime on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Young from long range. Capella, screen on Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And that one's good from Conley.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. 1:09 left in the second. Really left him alone that time. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Pass to Capella. Back to Collins. Now here's Young. Jacks up a 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 6.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Here's Conley. Outside for Mitchell. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Outside Young. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the close of the
22.
Thanks very much, Allie.
28.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Here's Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. From deep. And it's Wright with the 3. Wright's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Clarkson outside. Inside. Whiteside down low. Okongwu on him. And there's a 3-second violation. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Wright with the bucket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Gallinari. Five on the clock. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Left side Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they're on the run by himself. Here's the Kongwu. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
To the right side. Outside Herter. From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Boy, in recent years, Mike Conley taking more shots from long range, but make no mistake, this guy able to score at every single level.
Gallinari's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell with room to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. And Doris, you look at the shooting numbers for Conley. He can hurt you from deep and everywhere in between.
Well, it's easy to, quote, get to your spot when you have so many spots on the floor. At the same time, I feel like Conley does such a great job balancing scoring and setting the table for his teammates.
Left side, Bogdanovich. From the wing. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
The finish! And Mitchell with the slam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to a Kongwu. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
For Utah, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Conley goes in. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, there's the alley. And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing. The Jazz have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Back to Conley. Mitchell, a screen on right. To the inside. And stolen by Herter. And now the Hawks on the break. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead, up by 5.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Luwawu Cabarrot gets it to go. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's a Kongwu. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Herter. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Shot clock at 5. And he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovich on the wing. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Atlanta with a rebound. Right up top. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Okongwu. The three-pointer off the mark. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. He takes it in. Conley. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Here's Okongwu. Right outside. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Pass to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Here's Herter. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Pass to Okongwu. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Oh, deflected. They break out. 5 on 3. Here's Conley with the putback. Here's O'Neal to tie it up. 6 to shoot. Gobert finds Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied.
Such a good shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Herter. Pass to Gallinari. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell to take the lead. And they get it back. Conley against Young. Gobert. And he buries it.
You talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Driving inside. Cash. And tie game. Huge basket right there.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Atlanta.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Hunter. Count it.
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. This one for 3. No good from three-point range. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset.
morning to you. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Adebayo with the bucket.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo. And they're on the break. Butler from outside. Rebounded by Capella. Offside Collins. Butler with the steal. Here's Lowry. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Capella kicks to Hunter. The three. Robinson pulls it in. He'd have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Adebayo's got his second basket.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Young fires away from outside. That shot off the mark. The Heat go the other way with it. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Lowry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Collins.
That's his first.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here is Young. And he makes good on the layup.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Outside Lowry. Driving to the basket. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Bogdanovich passes to Young. 2. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Got a piece of it. Young with the steal. Takes it inside. Releases. Another miss by Young. Heat leading by 4. Lowry passes to Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Young looking it over. To the middle. Collins with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Lowry Lowry against Young. There's the triple. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
You know, there was a time when three-point shooting was a liability for Lowry. But the guy has put in the time, and now he is a solid option from deep.
Now, here's Capella. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And they get it back. Here's Butler. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead. They're up by 5.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can do it. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And it's Butler missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Heat shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Tucker finds Lowry. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Collins.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Now here's Capella. Young with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta. Now here's Lowry. He has 7. He had a nice open look right there. Tucker's got 6 points. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Passes it to Robinson. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter with it. Lowry picks him up. Hunter dishes to Young. To the inside. Capella. Tries again. The shake. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
You wonder just what it is that's next for Bam, as he's shown incredible improvement in a very short amount of time as one of the more versatile bigs in the league.
Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Hunter, and Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there. And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Lowry. He has 7. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big Bam.
Young outside with the drive. Here's Capella. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Capella's got the lead up to 1 now for Atlanta.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight, and there's been the try. Thank you, David. And whoops.
The Hawks, 25.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Okongwu's shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Herter passes to Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Wright, down low. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Now, here's Oladipo. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and it's Martin missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
So it's Miami now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Good saving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Okongwu with the screen for Wright. Here he goes. The layup off target. The Heat trail by 3. And stolen by Okongwu. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Herter. Inside. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 4 points in the quarter. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now, Hero. Tight defense on him. To the paint. It's tipped. Fast break. Here they come. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
It's Saban. And he lays it straight in.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Right, the pass to Herter. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 5. It's Saban. Guarded by Wright. There's a screen. Hero, no good. Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Makes it off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
A wide open look here for Wright. Good on the triple. Wright's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. There's Hero with the 3. Here's Martin. 2 points. That one goes.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Right, the pass to Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Atlanta making a switch here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Wright.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Here's Vincent following the basket by Trae Young. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. It's Saban. No good with the layup. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open had to give it up.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
7 seconds left in the third quarter. And Oladipo, here we go. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Okongwu in at center. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Tucker, and stolen by Okongwu.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Tucker can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 13. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. To the middle, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler. Able to finish at the rim.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute play. Young pass to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. It's stolen by Lowry. And it's the Heat on the break. Adebayo's running. The feed to Lowry. That's in. Coming off an assist from Adebayo. Lowry's got it back down to single digits for Miami. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. Young, good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Can't connect from short range. Atlanta's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
First free throw is good.
Now at the line, P.
Good on both. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the pass to Okongwu. Over Adebayo. The shot by Okongwu. No good. For 3, Hunter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Tucker finds Lowry to the inside. And stolen by Okongwu. Hunter on the wing. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 4 assists in the game. Hunter against Lowry. Over Hunter. Lowry's shot is good.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
Now, here is Young. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Butler dishes to Robinson. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Robinson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Young fires away from outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lowry against Young. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Tucker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Hawks leading by 11.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Atlanta.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Onyeka Okongwu.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Young with the steal. And here is Okongwu. so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for